Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, welcome to my journey fundraising, which I started yesterday, and it had a really awesome, warm and fuzzy, spiritually centered name. And then throughout the day, I don't know, these really powerful thoughts started arising. And at some point, I realized that this whole experience is really not about raising money, but it's about reflecting deeply on a way of being in the world, humanity, fears, concerns, judgments, and I guessed at some point I was like, you know what, you really need to blog this. And so I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. And then I had a number of experiences that sort of kind of gelled together overnight, and then I was awoken and got this inspiration to name this journey. And so welcome to PS, love. And I'm really grateful to the universe for providing this. I don't know where it will go, but I think I'm going to tell a little story. So some point during the day, I started researching how to have a successful crowdsourcing, fundraising, etc. And stumbled across this piece about a guy who I guess was sort of joking that I need $10 to make some potato salad. And the long and short of it is dude raised currently $55,000. And I think at first I had a little attitude and was, went to my default conversation about, you see, this is how white privilege works. Dude tried to raise $10 for potato salad and has raised over $50,000. And, my mind went to all of the folks that, and let me add that I think this was in a 30-day period. And, my mind went to folks that I either know intimately or through my social networks who had some really serious challenges, whether it be health and wellness or, in the middle of this creative, powerful experience, and we're hoping to turn to community to help support the creation of whatever, whether it be a book or music or a film, and, pretty much watching them struggle. And then I guess my own fears and concerns or issues of trust, like what does it feel like to be reliant on community for your survival? And, all these thoughts were coming into my head. A friend of mine was like, oh, you should become a mega TV minister. And I think my initial response was, yeah, right. And I think what I thought was, oh, hell no, I'm not going to be the person exploiting all of these folks for their money. And it was in that moment that I got something. And I was like, you know what? This journey is worth noting because, as I said originally, this is not about money anymore. It's about relationship. It's about where our world is. It's about judgments. It's about trust. And so the Creator is amazing. The universe is awesome, because I think what I'm learning as of day one is that none of the experiences that at least I have are as clear-cut as they appear on the surface. if we sit with and dig deep, we realize that there are powerful lessons unfolding and healings happening, that if we pay attention, we'll get something powerful. And so, just a couple things for today. So originally, coming from this space of whatever, there was a level of, who knows, maybe it's envy, for this guy, Zach, who raised all this money based on a joke and a whim for potato salad. And so, at first I was like, let's create, some movement being anti-potato salad. And so, when the PS love came, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a movement anti-potato salad. But then I realized, PS, when you put it in a letter, it's postscript, right? Afterthought. PS. It wasn't important enough to note it, or it came second. And in that moment, I got, you know what, Ja, you didn't process his journey lovingly. You went to a space of hateration, if you will. And so you are not being loving. And so the love was an afterthought for you too. So if you're coming from a space of love first, love only, then your love won't be a postscript. So, all of a sudden, this whole PS, love, became really powerful. And then when I look at our world right now, how many of us think about all the other stuff first, the bills, the challenges, the activities, the events, and then the love, the self-love, the love for other human beings is secondary. And so, when I'm looking at our culture, which I'll lovingly say has a lot of room for growth and healing, much of what we do, love comes second. It's an afterthought. So I was like, oh, this is kind of dope. P.S. Love. That's the journey. That's the vlog. That's the blog, whatever. And, it's great to look at stuff from a space of love first, because then you find powerful information. So in getting over myself and Googling, this potato salad miracle from a different perspective, I actually found a really awesome Huffington Post piece that talked about this viral potato salad miracle. And it turns out that after some inspiration, some conversations, some who knows, maybe some you better, this dude that had this amazing experience has decided to use some of this money that continues to come to actually donate to folks who are homeless. And, he's going to use some of this money to help fight hunger. So I think the transformation of the joke, the whatever it was, has turned into something very powerful. So for me, that's also the energy of love, right? Doing what it does. So, yeah, I am now of the mind state that this whole journey is about love. It's about me learning to love my community. It's about me learning to love the lessons. It's me learning to put love first. It's me learning to trust that the universe will take care of me. It's learning to, hey, how about this? Embrace the miracle that is hiding behind the request. So he made a request for $10 potato salad, and he was of one mind. Like, I need some money to make some potato salad. And so I get that if we're all over the place and not of single-mindedness and intentionality, then we have the monkey mind. And I got clear, like, this is why maybe some of the things that we go, yeah, whatever, I'm not even behind that. It's ratchet. It's uncool. It's not positive. How is the universe blessing it? And so all of a sudden it's like, yeah, because they have intentionality. There is no monkey mind happening. You know, whether we look at ministries that are making millions and millions and millions of dollars from people, what we are clear about is that those ministers don't have a monkey mind. They're not like, oh, I want the money. Oh, I don't want the money. Oh, I believe I'm helping people. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm using people. They're clear. I'm doing God's work. I deserve to be blessed. Doesn't matter what our theology is around that. They don't have a monkey mind. So this is, I guess, the other lesson is if we're standing in love with intentionality, stop overthinking everything. Kind of release it. Have some joy. Don't have a monkey mind. And await your potato salad miracle. Peace.